Hello everybody, welcome back to Sarah Plays Drycha in Immortal Empires. And right now I'm fending off invasions from the tree thing. So I'm healing my forest and they're sending invaders for 4 more turns. I have fought off, I've been able to auto-resolve the few battles because it's been a while since, or I guess it's taken a long time to even get to this point where I can heal the tree. So I'm just gonna, I guess, keep Drycha around here. I'm trying to decide if I should just like start going to the other trees and clearing them out or what. But like if I look at here, Lorelorn Forest, you must control this magical forest to initiate the ritual of rebirth. Part of me wants to just like go take over Lorelorn. Oh, that's right. I was going to go to Gay and Vale because Nakari is in charge of Gay and Vale. Do I feel like Treebeard can take on the forest encounters? I kind of do, but I may wait one more turn just because Drycha is doing a little bit of replenishing and I don't want to hop over to Gay and Vale and not be full health. So, with that said, I am going to... been holding off on building that. I don't have anything else to build. I have so much money. I could build another army, but I'm not going to do that quite yet. So did I check this? I don't remember. Military alliance with all these people I'm holding off on doing. Oh, that's right. I'm at war with Grimgor now too. And Azag. Skarsnik is right nearby, so I may... What's the cooldown for the world roots? There is a cooldown. What is it? I don't know, but for right now we'll just move along. We'll figure that out when the time comes. Right now I do have some buffer with the Empire around me, and I've made Kislev fairly strong. But then Kislev, like, dissolved our defensive alliance, which confused me, so I don't know what's going on. There's a whole lot of corruption down here. This has got to be changeling, like Zinj corruption. Drycha's got a lot to say. Join war against Festus. I've got other problems here, my dude. Okay, Book of Asher. Pirates of Sartosa, it's going to be forever. So I almost feel like, are the forest invasions done? I don't know. But I am going to... Yes. All right, what are we looking at over here? So we're taking attrition. I'm going after Gay and Vale. All right, so the High Elves aren't doing too bad. Hold on, but let's see, because I could get money for declaring war on Slaanesh. So they're at war with all of the High Elves, basically. Who's the strongest? Tyrion is strength rank number 1. I am Tyrion. So if I say I will fight them, you give me only 1,600? Really? All right. What about Alariel? She's not looking so good.
Flower of the goddess, chosen of Isha.
Oh, come on, guys. Tyrion, you've got to have so much money, and you're being a stinker.
If what you seek is for the greater good, my sword is yours.
Well, here we go. We'll just get what we can from him. And then we're going to take back the tree. Alright, decisive victory. Yeah, I expect nothing less. And we'll cede it. So let's get that corruption out of here and start building back the tree. So this, I need the... contains... Oh, I already have this building. Okay. Alrighty, so I can put in a garrison building. Make this go up to tier 3. We could throw in my malevolent dryads. And I suppose I could... I don't have population surplus, but I suppose I could throw this building in here. Just for the dragons. Really, those are the only 2 military buildings I care about, so... Alright. I'm going to hold off. So we've got 3 health from battles, but we are not happy because Phoenix Gate is owned by Nakari. Yes. He coming. Oh, he coming. So I got to be prepared. What do we got here? Dryad Spy. I'm all full up. I should care more about ancillaries, but they're just so... There's so many. Campaign movement range, that's not too bad. We'll do that. Okay. And then... Actually, I probably should give that to you. What a Forest Spirit, enemy leadership. I already have that. War Dancer, Drummer... I'll just leave it for now. Young Stag, leadership for my army. I don't... Alright, I'm going to get rid of the standard of discipline. Now I will put Razor Standard, Hawk Companion, Hunting Hound, Royal Standard Bearer, Young Stag. I'll do this. Okay. Quadille. So, let's see. This is purchase cost. Oh, aspect upgrades. Chaos Undivided Corruption +1. Ooh, but the minus 75% is good. That's fine. We'll just take it as it comes. All right, Treebeard, you're hanging out here. Your job is to protect from invasions. Now, thankfully, oh, I do have all this territory down here. And Azhag is right there. Huh. That's a pickle, isn't it? That is a pickle. So. That's not tree territory. That's Empire territory. So I almost could just offload that to somebody else and not even worry. Because right now, it's only getting me 250, which I know it would put me in the negative if I get rid of it, but... Let's see. I don't even know who I can sell it to. I could sell it to... Ostermark.
What?
They're not at war with Azhag.
Come then. Only Sigma's god, Ulrich, can judge
So
it worthy or not.
Drakenhof. They currently have Templehof. 8,000. I'll take it. You probably don't have much more money for Eshin, do you? 2,000. I'll just go for it because I'm afraid of losing. I'm afraid of losing this to Azhag. So they're also going to want Schwarzhofen and the Moot. Yeah, I don't really care about the Moot all that much, so I could give that to Averheim. And then just maybe they'll end up confederating with one of the better Empire factions.
Approach as friend and make your offer.
3,800. Like I said, I don't think I can sell that off to anybody else, can I? I could try.
Friends of the
Nope.
Empire, come.
And Elspeth
Elspeth von
can't.
Drycha.
Alright, so I guess Averland is my only hope.
By Sigmar's will, come in peace.
And this is just because,
Empire's blessings, yes.
like I said, I'm going to end up losing it to Azhag anyway. He's going to attack me, and they're not the trees, so it's going to be impossible to defend without bringing Treebeard over, and I really don't want to do that. So Ostermark is probably out of money at this point.
And make your offer.
for Schwarzhofen. Yeah, let's wait on that. And if they take it, they take it. It's not the end of the world. Okay. Outpost available. Building, upgrade. Yes, I understand. Okay. So, now the interesting thing is if I go after Nakari, Nakari has the Sword of Cain. How bad is that going to be in Drycha's hands if I can take the Sword of Cain? It means my diplomatic relations with other factions hurts. And I'm kind of relying on that. I'm kind of relying on that to get my tree health. What do you ask of me, mortal? Military alliances, stop it. You are worthless to me. Okay, so there's another forest encounter. From where? I don't see it. Where is it? Usually there's like a glowing thing somewhere, and I'm not seeing the glowing thing. Oh! Oh, all the way over there. Oh. He's level 33. That's going to be a challenging battle. Her. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Do I want to try to beef up by using the regiments of renown? I think I'm not going to. I think I'm going to hold off. Oh, I could globally recruit treemen. Only 4 turns. Tempting, but no. Alright, so let's increase that. I don't have population surplus yet, so I can't get any of these other things. Alright, so let's see. Let's... Oh, I cannot. Because this must be the same turn that I... No, it's a different turn. Oh, I forgot I can't world roots on the flippin' Ulthuan. Stupid. So I'm going to have to camp to get over here. And I'm going to trespass on Alariel, but you know what? You'll thank me because I'm going after what's-his-face here. So, that's that. Treebeard's over here. I'm going to see if I can sell off Schwarzhofen to Ostermark.
Who called? By Sigma's will, come in peace.
2,800. I mean, it's fine. I just am trying to offload it. Alright, so I'm losing money. That's fine. I expected as much. Once the tree is healed, I can't remember what all that does. So diplomatic relations with vampire counts. That's interesting. Recruitment cost minus 20%. Global recruitment capacity. Forest health. Oh, that's just for that health. I wonder why. Interesting. I don't know the vampire count significance, but I don't want outposts with any of you dweebs. So we'll move on from there. I can't build anything, and I guess that's it. So now Skarsnik's going after Ostermark. Treebeard may have to eventually move to the moot and try to garrison there. I have a feeling I could easily get overwhelmed by enemies, and it looks like... Oh, it looks like Azag may have just gone into ambush stance because he just disappeared. Oh, there he is. So now he's moving out because that's no longer my territory. I don't think he's at war with them. Okay, so as it has always been their primitive parasitic kind, as it has always been since their primitive parasitic kind first started building their cities and polluting the lands with their presence, men of the Empire encroach upon the forest from all sides as they tear the trees from the land and brazenly plow fertile soil that would otherwise be home to our beloved saplings. You hear the pain of the insentient flora cry out to you. In seeking vengeance, the Wargrove has snatched some of the Empire men alive, and they are dragged before you, screaming and terrified for their lives, just as they should be. What will you do with them? Leave their mutilated corpses at the edge of the forest as a warning to the rest of them to encroach no further. Make a fertilizer of them. Bury them alive so they may experience an agonizing death and let new trees take root from their rotting corpses. I mean, I have to do this, but holy bonkers. That's rough. That's real rough. Okay. Alright, so we got Beastmen up there. I'm just... got one more turn and then Griffinwood will be good. Yeah. So, Drycha now is going to have to very slowly make my way over to the Phoenix Gate. So with Nakari at level 33 with the Sword of Cain, although maybe he doesn't have... Actually, you know what? I don't know if I can have the Sword of Cain. Because there's some... it's only open to some factions. I can't remember. I was talking about, like, if Drycha had the Sword of Cain, I may not even be able to get the Sword of Cain. So. Okay. Griffinwood's doing okay here. I'm gonna move over to Mordheim. Just camp out here. Now we're really losing money. I know this is kind of nothing's really happening right now, but I'm hopeful that maybe there might be a battle against Akari. I don't know how it's gonna go against Slaanesh. Scrag's at war with a lot of enemies. That is not good for you, my dude. So, Slaanesh being very fast and hard-hitting. My faction tends to be slower and more tanky. I don't know how Slaanesh usually is with magic. Oh, Zephyr has been destroyed. Oh, the forest is healed. So 5,000 deep roots cleared. Oh, cooldown -5 for deep roots teleportation. Abundant growth. Amber +1. Okay, so 10 turns of the deep roots thing, which is nice. I wanted this just because it's cool. And I have 2 population surplus, forest health corruption. This is income. I think I'm going to go income. I don't really need growth, but income will be nice. All right, so I have more amber, so I could go for, let's see, Wisdom of the Oak. Nah. Wisdom of the Ancients. Wisdom of the Cypress. Gain additional for raising heathlands. Fire resistance and vigor loss reduction. Wisdom of the Yew. Yewberry infusion. Poison. Reload time reduction all armies. That's not bad. I thought they already did poison, but I might be confusing them with something else. Ammunition, diplomatic relations. Missile resistance, casualty replenishment rate when in foreign territory. That one's not too bad. Wisdom of the Pine, upkeep. Construction time for all buildings. That's also pretty good. That would help my income out quite a bit. But I don't really need a ton of income. Okay, so let's see. I'm kind of between this one, poison, and upkeep. But this also would help my buildings. And the other one here, reload time reduction, isn't a huge deal. I know Treebeard has some archers. I do like that poison. Let's go with, I'm going to go with the poison. Because money isn't actually too much of an issue. I know I'm losing money, but I have enough banked that I'm okay. Man, Skarsnik is coming in hot. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm at war with every other greenskin, it feels like, so why wouldn't I just go to war with the other ones? I don't know. Alright, Drycha. Ooh, boy, now they've got 2 armies. I don't think that's gonna go well.
Your petty desires.
This is definitely not gonna be a forest battle. I would ambush, but there's so much attrition, so much corruption. Oh boy, I'm gonna move up at least to be out of here. This would be a really big battle. I'm not very familiar with Slaanesh units. I know Nakari would be very difficult to fight. Mirror Guard. Chaos Furies, Hellflayers, Demonettes, Devoted Marauders. Do I just go for it? Let's just go for it and see what happens. What's the terrain look like? So siege battle. I don't really want to fight a siege battle. If I encircle... Okay, I'm not taking attrition if I encircle. Do I take Treebeard on the offensive against Skarsnik? So I have pretty much... Okay, looks like Kislev has pushed back against Grimgore. I've got Azag over here. I feel like Skarsnik being here is the scariest one for me. And I'm almost inclined... But he's pretty high level, and Treebeard is not. I better wait. I better hold off. Disciples of the Maw. Alright, so Illyrian.
Behold the majesty of the...
Alaria.
The High Elves are so finicky. If you do one treaty with one, the others are like, you know what, never mind. I take it back. Alright, this is going to be bad. Okay, so decisive defeat. I wonder if I could camp out in the woods. I'm tempted to fight this. Let's see. I am feeling brave, but I'm nervous. I probably shouldn't feel brave because this is bad. And if my dryads have a little bit of a debuff to physical resistance, it's going to be rough. All right, reinforcements are coming in from behind. Nakari is going to be definitely, I think, the scariest one. Level 33 Nakari is going to be rough. Does he have the Sword of Cain? That's also a good question. Because if he has the Sword of Cain, this is going to be immensely more difficult. I usually have my tree man, like, duel the Lord. But he could just, like, chop my tree man in half. Okay, so I'm thinking almost of trying to, like, camp out in the trees. So the Zoets are the only ones that can't Vanguard deploy. So I'm thinking because... Slaanesh is like really good at speed and flanking. It's kind of why I'm thinking of just hanging out like this. Let's see. Alright, so Quadil. Drycha is pretty good. I'm gonna have you behind the line. And I'm thinking have you guys behind the line too, because you're pretty fragile, I feel like. And then I still have one more tree man and my tree man. Treekin and my tree man. Alright. I just have you over here. Okay, so everybody except these guys are not hidden. I'm gonna just wait and see what happens here. Fast forward a little bit. It's gonna wait for reinforcements to come in and then attack. And like I said, Slaanesh, I have not played Slaanesh really, so I'm not familiar with their units. This is one I know people have told me to play Nakari, and he coming, boys. He coming in hot. And my leadership is pretty good. Who's 67? Oh yeah, those guys I have behind the line. Everybody else has got pretty decent leadership. Alright, so they're gonna get into formation and then probably advance on me. How much? Ward save 5, physical resistance 5, missile. I don't see spell resistance. Why are they just hanging out? Oh, here he comes. Alright, so they're gonna disappear into the trees. How much more they got out there? Not a ton. So seeing how this battle goes is gonna be indicative of my actions if I have to reload. Looks like a lot of their army's coming down this side. Yeah, they're gonna try to flank me around the side, but I've got my charge boys down there. Oh, they did a spell. That's another thing I hate. Ouch! I do hate me the spells. Okay, now they're congregating over here. So they did a penumbral pendulum that way. That was kind of foolish. But these guys are hurting. I wonder if I can regrowth on them. Did that not work? Oh no, it's working a little bit. Now they're coming down this side. Oh, it's because they can't see anybody. They can see these guys. They can't see those guys. So what if I take these guys and I pivot them in the woods? Like this. Does that hide them? Okay, so Treekin. Speed and melee defense. So I'm gonna do a pit over here, or should I wait? I have pretty good winds of magic. Try to take out some of their infantry if I can. Alright, Nakari's coming on this side. I was hoping to have... Oh, we got Frenzy, Dagnabbit. Forgot about that. Forgot that's a Slaanesh thing. And I can't do anything to them. That's unfortunate. So Quadil. Where's Nakari at? Pop them down. Actually, what's this? Can I cast this on Nakari? If I could get another penumbral pendulum. Okay, Pit of Shades would be decent here. Oh, actually, this would have been a better spot. Oh well. So, Shield of Thorns, Dwellers Below is pretty good. If I can pop that down here. Okay, so it looks like the tree boys are hanging in there for now. Wonder if I can buff them up at all. Don't need to worry about that. Same this. Okay, the bears. Cultist of Slanesh. Okay, so it's these guys are dying. Okay, the bears are fleeing. That's to be expected. Okay, Drycha. What do we got? I have a manticore. Pop up a manticore to help. Okay, Drycha does have another penumbral pendulum. Do I have any good pendulum areas? I mean, this is probably as good as I'm gonna get here. Have you guys just... Ah, they're frenzied again. Or soporific mask, whatever that is. Nakari is... I want the tree man up against Nakari, and I can't get to him. Okay, let's see if I can... Alright, how are we looking over here? Okay, I'm gonna lose these guys. If I could just have them withdraw. Oh, we still got the soporific mask now on Quadil. That's lovely. Alright, so all of their reinforcements have come in. Ah, dagnabbit. It clicked wrong. It's gonna be a wasted spell. Okay, Zoids are still hanging in there. Where's Nakari? Okay. Okay, I'm out of Winds of Magic, but I can still try to buff as much as I can. Looks like Nakari's going down fast now. I think we can pull this out, guys. Hopefully with minimal losses. Looks like everybody's starting to break. Nakari's dead. We did it! Okay. Everybody else is banished. Okay. Fantastic. Just gonna be what the damage is if I got that one treekin out before they died. I don't know. The other thing that's gonna be real bad is... Okay, heroic victory is they attacked me when I was sieging, and so I think I'm just going to continue to be sieging. And I don't know if it's going to make me take attrition, and if I do, then this is going to be bad. I'm not sure. I am not sure what's going to happen here. But that went off a lot better than I expected, considering the spell casting, and then the soporific mask, which I forgot Slanesh has the ability to basically make people frenzy. So, but man, my tree boys, they really hung in there. Drycha spamming the spells. She's so good. So good with the Pit of Shades. It's just so satisfying. So, took out quite a bit. And I think I'll be able to push them back. I just have to see. I wiped out most of Nakari's army. Nakari himself is gone. I was worried about him because it I don't know. Worried about Nakari. Alright, so I can replenish just a wee bit. What are we looking at here? Did some decent damage to the other armies. I'm gonna replenish. Okay, so I'm still sieging, but I may actually be able to just auto-resolve it. I'm not sure. And then Tyrion owes me. The most notorious of Slaanesh, keeper of secrets, has once again tasted defeat, no doubt finding it a most unpleasant sensation. Speed! Hey! Character experience gain, that's pretty good. I do love this is called Tyrion owes me, because it's true. Tyrion owes me. Alariel owes me. Okay. Alright, how are we looking here? Decisive victory. I'm just gonna take it. Nobody died. And then I'm going to occupy. Okay. Whew! That was fun. Okay. I think I am going to probably leave it off there, even though I know it's the middle of a turn, but that battle went a little long, so. Alright, next time I will come back and we will probably have to sit here and replenish for just a second, and then I might go on the offensive and garner favor with the High Elves by taking back some of this territory and then selling it back to them. I found that to work for the Empire. Rather than just declaring war on all of the elves, I don't know that I want to go that route, so I'll try to play nice with them. But for now, we've got to firstly take out Nakari, so hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know your thoughts, and I hope you'll come back and see me in the next one.